Now let's take a look at this figure 14-19, and we're dealing with measuring operating voltage. And notice it's coming out the gate. You have to remember the 10% above or below your nameplate voltage, because that could happen. So you'd want to look at that. Now notice we have 208 volt three-phase supply, so we should be measuring at the controller what the supply voltage would be. But if you measure the voltage here, you may get just the operating voltage. So the code is very, very clear in 220.5 that we use the operating voltage, never what the voltage at the motor is. So it spells that out, gives you that information. 220.5 would tell us that. I believe it's B part to 220.5. Now, you'd measure phase to phase, then measure phase to ground, and the voltage should not be greater than 1% of the voltage to ground. If you get more than 1%, it's been my experience that you would, usually it's maybe a contact not making good, good contact. It's been also my experience dealing with it. If you could take a piece of paper, and if you could run that paper through your contacts or any one contact, you're not making good contact. That's just a rule of thumb method, that some of your good troubleshooters have passed on down through the ages of dealing with troubleshooting techniques and so forth. So that's what this figure 14-19 is illustrating, is measuring the operating voltage phase to phase. And if you read the book, phase to ground, it goes through techniques of troubleshooting, and then we have charts in the back of the code book, or I shouldn't say code book, our workbook, that shows you additional troubleshooting techniques to help you along the way if that happens to be, the job that you're performing and so forth. But that's what this figure 14-19 is illustrating.